Thanks for dealing with Dawn, Arthur. I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Quite right, quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
Indeed. I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together. You'll find him in Lady Unterwald's quarters, no doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right, I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
Psst. We need to talk.
Hello?
Diana Osterhagen. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well...
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
We shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
There are?
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
Here's the suit. You better not be bad luck, mister.
What did you do with Donnie Donato?
The casino cheat? He's been handled.
Handled? Huh. That sounds ominous. Doctor?
Arthur, thank you for coming. Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch! Hirsch! Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they? I can see the headlines already. The Doctor of Death who failed to save Lady Unterwald. There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place. Aha! A hidden hatch!
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
A hidden safe!
Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside? I'll just take a handful.
How can I help, Arthur?
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Who would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
I think we both know Lady Unterwald made a fair few enemies with her eccentricities.
Go on.
If the lady felt someone was undeserving of her inheritance, she wouldn't hesitate to remove them from her will.
Oh dear. She did write out a cousin for chewing too loudly that one time.
When there's wealth, power, and influence to play for, nobody is without suspicion.
Got any leads on whom the killer could be?
You had the lady's last will and testament, no? I was hoping you might be able to point us in the right direction.
I'm working on it.
Well, be quick about it, Mr. Ackerman. There are plenty of dark tunnels on the route ahead.
Were you close enough to witness what happened?
I'm not yet able to determine a cause of death, if that's what you're asking. My working hypothesis: the lady suffered a penetrating blow and died near instantaneously.
Do you have any hypotheses about the murder weapon?
Alas, I only got a brief look at the weapon before Lady Unterwald was carried away. As we didn't see anyone approach Lady Unterwald, she must have been struck from a distance.
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in the casino. It could still be there.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society for a reason.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
No, nobody said anything about a secret society. Oh, I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
Can I ask about your missing briefcase? Did it contain any of Lady Unterwald's personal details?
As a matter of fact, it did contain her confidential medical records.
Are we talking date of birth, address history, embarrassing medical conditions?
I'm afraid I can't say more, Arthur. It's important I respect patient confidentiality, even in these grave circumstances.
I'll bet it was full of doctorly equipment.
Oh, yes. All of my medical instruments were in there.
What kind of instruments?
My stethoscope, of course. A thermometer, various syringes, tongue depressors. Not to mention my sphygmomanometer.
You just made that one up.
I did no such thing.
Why haven't you looked for it yourself?
I'd gladly search for it. But I feel I owe it to Lady Unterwald to remain here. If I can glean any information from the scene, perhaps I'll have been of some use.
Actually, that's enough information.
Hopefully I've been of some use.
About this secret society of yours. Do you think they could be behind Lady Unterwald's murder?
Of course not. That goes against their entire philosophy.
Which is...
Arthur, please, I cannot divulge that information here. I've already said too much on the matter.
I'd like to sign up. How do I become a member?
Arthur, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on! Are you saying you can't get me in?
It's not that easy. You'd need to know the handshake.
There's a secret handshake?
Arthur, please, I don't want to get in trouble.
Can you teach me the secret handshake?
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
You said they're located behind a red curtain?
Arthur, stop digging for information. I'll never live it down if they discover I've revealed the location.
That's all for now, Doctor.
Very well.
Hello again. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, monsieur, I've lost everything.
You must have been very close.
No, it's not that. She owed me so much money. I was going to get paid after the speech.
Oh! There. Your payment. Surely you had something agreed in writing.
Alas, our arrangement was but a delicate dance of words.
You only had a verbal agreement?
Oui, but Lady Unterwald is no longer here to keep her word. Never again, monsieur.
Did you see anything suspicious during the speech?
As you know, I capture every detail in the frame just as I see it. But the lights went out moments before we went through that tunnel. When we emerged, all I could see was that look of terror frozen on her face.
You didn't see anybody get close to Lady Unterwald?
If somebody approached Lady Unterwald with a weapon, I would have captured it. I assure you, nobody moves faster than I can speed paint.
Who do you think would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
Isn't it obvious? A rival artist surely consumed by jealousy. They would stop at nothing to ruin my livelihood.
Someone's been threatening you?
Well, no, but it's a chilling thought,
Won't you have to find yourself a new muse?
First things first. Much like the greats before me, I shall channel my suffering into art. Only then can I begin the arduous task of finding myself a new muse.
Are you interested in doing some work for hire?
Bravo, monsieur! I mean, I may be interested in taking on a small commission. For the right price, of course.
Take care of yourself.
I bid you adieu.
Good evening, hon. Do you have any winnings?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great! How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
Thanks. I'm not handing over my ill-gotten gains without a reason. Hello again? Take care of you.
I bid you.
Is someone there?
Good evening, sir. How low will you go? How high will you jump?
I'm a little confused.
Don't waste my time, kid.
Hello again. There is something I'd like you to help me with.
Ah, what is it that you wish to capture? The human condition?
Not exactly.
I'll need to be paid in advance. And no, I don't work for exposure. I can't afford to make that mistake again.
This commission, what would you take as payment?
I'll need an upfront cash payment. No checks, IOUs, or other empty promises.
Take care of you.
I bid.
I'm sure I can put Don's winnings to better use. Would this bag of cash be enough for a commission?
Monsieur, I shall draw you like one of my French bulldogs. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let us begin. Show me exaltation. What a big smile, beautiful. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Give me contemplation. Ah, I can see you're thinking very hard. For this next one, you're flabbergasted. Oui, oui, you've never looked more confused. Ah, pure perfection. I feel rejuvenated. Thank you, Arthur.
Don't mention it! Pierre managed to capture the handshakes in the background of these sketches. I should take them to Dr. Hirsch and see what he can tell me.
How can I help, Arthur?
Here, I managed to capture the current handshake pattern.
You did?
I just need some help with the phrases.
Indeed. Let's take a little look, shall we? How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
Aren't your eyes open? Are you not wide awake?
If you think I'm still sleeping, you should give me a shake.
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong grip.
Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
Here, I'll write it down for you.
Thanks. Hello?
Oh boy, it's old Clammy Hands again. Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
If you think I'm still sleeping, you should give me a shake.
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong grip.
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
Right this way, sir.
Arthur Ackerman, we've been expecting you for some time.
You have?
Another newbie? Which one is this?
The uninitiated one.
The who?
You know, the dummy.
What's going on here?
Come forth, my child. Take my hand. Let us see what the future has in store for you.
You're going to read my palm?
One moment. Ah, yes. I see it now.
What do you see?
I see a foul concoction. It will bring you closer to the truth. Beware the doppelganger, for they will be instrumental to your undoing. Unaware to all, a dangerous secret has been hatched. That which is lost must be found. 3 at odds must come together to break their chains. Good fortune will come to you, but at a great price.
Fascinating. What does it all mean?
Honestly, I have no idea.
What? Well, what good is that?
Look, I'm trained to see the visions of the future. The understanding part is a little trickier. I haven't mastered that yet. Anyway, I suppose an introduction is in order. Welcome to the Order of Idle Hands.
The what?
The Order of...
Yes, thank you, Brother Jared. We are the Order of Idle Hands, the guiding hand of the Unterwald Empire. We exist to protect Lady Unterwald and her interests.
But, Lady Unterwald is dead.
Yes, well, things have admittedly gone a bit astray in the last few hours.
Look, there's no need to rub it in, is there?
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Look, we've all had a very productive meeting.
And?
We feel we should probably defer to Lady Unterwald's final wishes on this.
The best way to do that will be to get a look at her last will and testament.
You mean the one that her careless attorney lost?
Okay, now who's rubbing it in?
Now, I know tensions are high, but we need to keep our composure. Perhaps you could provide a status report on your efforts, Arthur.
I'm still working to get the last will and testament back. While I was looking, I discovered a hidden safe in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Is that so?
I don't think we knew about that one, did we?
It's sealed shut, but with the right information, I think we could get it open. It's possible that Lady Unterwald kept a copy of her will inside that safe.
Oh, well, that is good news.
That would certainly save us the headache of coming up with a better plan.
Indeed, I think that wraps things up quite neatly then.
What do you mean?
All right, Arthur, just let us know when you've got that safe open and we'll take it from there.
But
Excellent work.
hello there.
Good evening, sir.
I've always wanted to join a secret society. What's it like being in the Order of Idle Hands?
All too familiar, I'm afraid. There are ceremonial robes and subterfuge, but at the end of the day, I'm still serving drinks and nibbles.
Ah, But I'll bet those appetizers are from an equally secret menu.
I couldn't possibly say, sir.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Do you know when the kitchen will reopen?
I'm sure things will be up and running again shortly. Just as soon as the kitchen staff have regained their composure.
Have you seen a doctor's briefcase around here?
A briefcase? I'm afraid not. Monsieur Masson may have seen it. You could try asking him.
I'd best be going.
Very good, sir.
Hello?
What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, I assure you.
Have you seen a briefcase around here?
What?
It contains important documents relating to Lady Unterwald. Oh, it's no use. I can't understand a word. I'll be back later.
Goodbye.
Hello there.
Good evening, sir.
What's the matter with Mr. Masson?
The doctor suspected a highly acute case of alcohol poisoning.
What has Mr. Masson been drinking?
It's a nigh-lethal combination of ethanol, cocktail perfume, and assorted petal leaf. All mixed to perfection within a single large container.
Does this drink have a name?
Rosebud.
Indeed. Monsieur Masson refers to it as the Rosebud.
How do I get one of those rosebuds?
Monsieur Masson has become quite fond of them. He may be holding the last one. However, you could check with the barman to be sure.
All right. I'd best be going.
Very good, sir.